Have you been hearing a little bit about Google Drive and wondering, what does that do? What might it be for? Well, my name is Rhonda, and I'm going to share a little bit about Google Drive with you today. And this is all brought to you by the Salem, Ohio Public Library. So, to answer the question, what is Google Drive? In short, it is an online storage platform, also known as cloud storage. And if you are unfamiliar with this terminology, that's totally fine. Don't stress it, but it is something that you might want to start looking up when you have some spare time, because as we progress forward through technology, a lot more of our files and pictures and videos are all going to be stored a little more on cloud platforms, more so than just basic hard drives, because there's a lot more space on the cloud platform than there is on most hard drives. So unless you buy an external hard drive for your computer, you might run out of space someday, and using a cloud platform would help eliminate that problem. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. Now, just as a reminder, when you first create a document or a file of some kind, most people are used to saving it to their File Explorer icon, which is right down here. This is where you access all of your stored information. So on the left-hand side, you see where it says this PC, and then we have all of our subfolders down below. So very similar to that is what we call Google Drive. So to access Google Drive, I highly suggest that you log into your Google account. So you just need a Gmail for that. You would sign in. There's usually a button up here at the top right that says sign in. And once you're all signed in, you'll get this circle letting you know that you're now connected through your Google account. You can then go to this dot matrix and click Google Drive. All right, so here is our basic interface of Drive. Now, you might try this and have nothing there. That's a very good possibility. I just use Google Drive a lot, so mine is very full. But the main reason I wanted to get on here today for this first video is that I want you to be able to use free programs. Instead of worrying about buying a Microsoft 365 subscription or buying Microsoft programs outright, which can be quite the heavy price, you can actually practice a lot of those skills using Google programs. So if you're looking to learn how to type up something, maybe you want to create recipes and you want to type them out. Maybe you're a creative writer and you want to write your first story. Maybe you're working on a resume and you want to get your resume looking good. If you're trying to do something like that, I highly suggest checking it out through Google Drive. So in Google Drive, you have access to all of those Google programs all in one place. If you don't do it through Google Drive, you can still access those programs, but you have to do it one at a time. So for instance, if I go over here and I click New, you can see that I can upload files into this. I can upload folders. I can create new folders. But down below, I have these Google programs that I can look at. So I click more. You can see that there's a little more over here. But really, Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides are the three most commonly used Google programs. So I can go ahead and click on one of these and it'll directly take me to that program. Now, if I wasn't in Google Drive, I could still access Google Docs, just Google Docs, or I could just access Google Spreadsheets. However, I use a little bit of everything. So I like having one place I can go, and that will help me open up new files or new documents this way. So I'm going to go ahead and open Google Docs. And as you see, it brings up a template or a blank template here. So I'm just going to write. And now let's say I'm all done. I'm going to label it up here. And now I'm just going to exit out of it. One of the nice things about Google is that they auto save for you, so you don't have to worry about saving anything. So now, where could I find my document? My drive over here is the equivalent of your File Explorer's This PC folder. It's where most of your folders are going to be housed. So I know that mine went directly into my drive because that's this first area that you look at when you log into Google Drive. Okay. And so if I scroll down, I see right here, it says testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I can leave it here, or I can click it, hold, and drag and drop it into a folder of my choice. And then I would just let go. You would click OK on that. And then here we go. I got my little document right here. Okay. So that is an easy way for you to get into Google Docs or Google Sheets and just kind of explore that program a little bit. Get used to it, type a few things out, and see how it goes. And if you're looking for where it went, you can always just go into this My Drive area and scroll down and you will see your document there. There's so much to explore with Google Drive, but I wanted to break this down into easy to understand pieces. So if this is something you're interested in, stay tuned for next week's video and I will deep dive just a little bit more so that you can learn a little bit of the extras that come along with it along the way. All right, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day.